the champagne, pop. It's my house, come on, turn it up. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. Cause we've done this before, so you come on in. Make yourself at my home, tell me where you been. Pour yourself something cold, baby, cheers to this. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Morning comes and you know that you wanna stay. Close the blinds, let's pretend that the time has changed. Keep our clothes on the floor, open up champagne. Let's continue tonight, come on, celebrate. That's how we do. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my duck off the crib, the spot, the pad. But my house is your house if you throwing it back. Excuse me if my home draining the sand. Soon as these happy faces land, you can run with the cash. Home run, slam dunk, touchdown pass. Mi casa es tu casa, so it ain't no holding back. Another shot of vodka, you know what's in my glass. It's my house, just relax. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my
House, she's a brick house. She's mighty, just letting it all hang out. She's a brick house. I like lady stack, that's a fact. Ain't holding nothing back. Oh, she's a brick house. Well put together, everybody knows this is how the story goes. She knows she's got everything that a woman needs to get a man. Yeah, yeah. How can she lose with the suit she used? 36, 24, 36. Oh, what a winning hand, 'cause she's a big house. She's mighty, just letting it all hang out. And she's a brick house. I don't like lady stack, that's a fact. Ain't holding nothing back. Oh, she's a brick house. Yeah, she's the one, the only one, built like an Amazon. The clothes she wear, her sexy ways, make a old man wish for younger days. Yeah, yeah. She knows she's built and knows how to please. Show enough can knock a strong man to his knees. 'Cause she's a brick house. Yeah, she's mighty, just letting it all hang out. Hey, brick house. I like lady stack, that's a fact. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it, shake it. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it. I want brick house.
Hey, what's up, y'all? And happy Friday to everyone. Yep, starting out with House of Pain, My House, and Brick House, in honor of the house settlement that just got settled this week. So anyway, I guess we'll take a look at who's in the chat here. We got Daniel Barry, Sports Highlights, Matt Dummett, Robert, Yoda T, Brad Pitt, Big Orange, Big Orange, Dashy Sports. Yeah, what's up, Dashy? Jerry Wells. Yes, Dashy. I will be entering the Pick'em tournament again this year. Which side of the ball? I guess I'll take offense. Traveling Fools. Yo, 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 yo. And Michael Dixon. Anyway, I need to let's see. Let's get the StreamYard. I need to set it up first. Show. Okay, listed. Alright, create. Nope. Okay, invite. Copy. Paste. Okay, StreamYard is open. Yeah, what's up, Biggs? Yeah, Robert says I'm at UGA right now. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Any particular reason? Oh, what's up, Zona? Yeah, so anyway, so with this house settlement, of course, house versus NCAA. I'm sure you already know, but Yes, that each is that each school now has uh, can now spend up to $20.5 million to pay student athletes. So and and there was yeah, and the clearinghouse. You're gonna have the NIL clearinghouse that has to review each every NIL deal to make sure it's actually an NIL deal. And then yeah, so what's going on? It looks like things are heating up between Israel and Iran. Yeah, what's up, Joshua? Looks like it. Yeah, so Israel did a drone strike against Iran, and then Iran is counterattacked with a rocket strike. So yeah. Israel struck Iran. Yeah, that's what I said. Israel struck Iran. What was it? A drone strike, and then Iran countered with with a rocket strike. I think that was today, right? That that Iran did their rocket attack. So and then let's see what else. Oh yeah. I guess you probably heard about the Indian plane crash. Uh, that was carrying like 240 people, and then there was one man who did survive somehow. So, and he was taken to the hospital, but looks like he's going to be okay. So, but he was the only survivor. That's crazy. And then let's see anything else. Oh yeah. There was a school shooting in Austria. I thought that only happens in America. That's what I was told. Anyway, but there was like 10 dead. So yeah, that's horrible. All right there. There's the Streamyard link again. Yes, still no one uh, in the back. there's StreamYard if anyone wants to join. If Joshua, yo, what's up, Hoghead? Yeah, if Joshua or Hoghead, or Robert or Biggs or Michael or Jerry or Traveling Fools or Matt or Yoda or Big Orange, if anyone wants to join, there's the link. I mean, Dashy, if you're still in here, you're welcome to join. Let's see. Yeah, anyone. Yeah, Brad Pitt. Yeah, anyone. Yep, yeah, Daniel. Yeah, anyone. Anybody wants to join? Anybody wants to join? Go ahead and click the link. Yeah, where is Nate? I don't know where Nate is. Yeah, Serbia has the second most gun owners in the world. Well, that's good to know. So what do you mean by second most? Do you mean the most? Do you mean the most gun owners in terms of individuals, like the most gun owners, the most individuals owning guns? I mean, yeah, that would be hard to believe with such a small country, and if they have the second most gun owners. Wow. So I take that that the U.S. is has the most. Wow. That's a surprising fact. And how many people live in Serbia? Yeah, 25 million people. Yeah, so they must all have guns then. Yeah, they have a lot of guns, but not a lot of crime. So what gives? Uh, we have a lot of guns too, and we also had a lot of a, a, a lot of guns too. So I don't know. Maybe it's a culture problem. Maybe it's a mental health problem. Yeah, Knoxville has 198,162 people. Yep, Zona says, Vic, the song Imagine by John Lennon comes to mind with everything going on in the world. Facts, Zona. Hey, what's up, TB? Yeah, go ahead and drop the link again. It's a little bit too dark. Try turning it down a bit. All right, StreamYard's open, guys. Come on in. Come on in. I predict people will join soon. They better, Hoghead. What's up, Lou? Sven and Dan will join, I'm sure. Well, they're not here now. Okay, there's someone. Yeah, there's Sven. There you go. Yep, just as Lou predicted. What's up, Sven?
Good morning. Yeah, I watched the College World Series.
Yeah, it's
Game
like
one.
yes, like Lou summoned Sven. Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, cause Lou said Sven and Dan will join, I'm sure,
Yeah, but
and then
I'm not
there
here
you
for
are.
the whole time. I think in an hour I can stay here an hour. Game two starts later.
Okay.
Arizona lost to Coastal Carolina.
Yep, they did. Yep.
Yeah, but it was not a bad game.
Yes, Hoghead. Yeah, I sent in my talent show last week. I was one of the people who got their video submitted on time.
Hmm. You take it serious, Vic.
I do.
That's good. It's the second day in Germany, what I can call summer. We had for the first time today 90 degrees.
Nice.
Yeah. And my buddies in Louisiana said, okay, 90 degrees, is there still winter over? They have 98 in Lafayette. What's the temperature in Essence?
Uh, Now it is, what is it right now? Let's see. Right now it's 82.
This is colder as in Germany, but okay, it's late. I mean, it's years after midnight and you 6:30, yeah? Or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's nice. On the weekend, we get 92, 93. Tomorrow, I have a big baseball tournament with the kiddies. Nice. And next week, we have our summer fest, our summer party. There come people from all the clubs from Berlin, and there's a big baseball flea market and for kids and uh, fun games and big barbecue. It's always nice. Goes the whole day.
Yeah.
We
Yeah, Lou
accept.
says. Yeah, Lou says Sven told me last week that he would stomp out Yoda like a flaming bag of poo.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
The problem is I didn't know that.
Gotta find my last.
Yeah, but I have to say, Lou knows stuff.
Here it is.
That's what he says. I have no clue. So let me see the live stream. Oh, I have to put this down.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, what is a baseball flea market?
Yeah, yeah. We have we have 12 clubs in Berlin who are playing baseball from Bundesliga up to county league. Let's say it's one. Yeah, it's county league, and we have bets for 4-year-olds, for 6-year-olds, and many people have private bets. And if the kid gets a new bet, they sell it there for $10, $20, and if you buy a new bet, it costs 100, 150, or whatsoever. And it's a good way.
Yeah.
And
Lou wants to know. Lou wants to know if you're zooted right now.
What is zooted?
Zooted.
What is this? I have to look it up. I don't know the word.
Yeah, zooted. That means to be like high. Do you know what high means?
Yeah, but I never ever in my life had a joint. Never.
You've never.
And I drank.
You've never done drugs. Yeah.
Never. And the most beer I ever drank, but I drink wheat beer. You know what wheat beer is?
Yes, like beer made from wheat.
Yeah. The most I drank was 2 beers, and we have half a liter. And
what's up?
I'm not a big
what's
drinker.
up, Big Dog Brett?
So I'm not suited. Never.
Yeah, Lou says wheat beer is terrible.
Yeah, you know, I say UGA stinks, and he says Mississippi State stinks. It's an opinion-based thing. And he says wheat beer is terrible. I say American beer is terrible. It's an opinion-based thing. And he is right,
Let's
and I am right. And
let's
he's wrong,
see.
and I am
I
wrong.
think I have a
Hey,
stinger
Mika, what the
about
heck?
opinions.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Yeah. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up, Mike? Yeah, Micah Sudith. Yeah, I don't think I've
Yeah,
ever
he's a Mississippi
seen
State
you in
guy.
here.
I know him.
Yeah, well, yeah, welcome, Micah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we have another Mississippi State fan.
Yeah. What? It's actually a fact that Mississippi State is terrible. Lou, you're right. How do you know that we are terrible? But I think, I mean, I gave in the on Patreon. I wrote down that you do a Mississippi State prediction video, and Vic had us 4-8, and I had us 3-9, with a 50% shot either to beat Ole Miss or Missouri. And
Yeah, what's my favorite team? Yeah, I'm a Georgia fan.
yeah, Lewis, Georgia. Uh, Vic is Georgia. BDB is Georgia. McDermott is Georgia. Sona
No,
is
Matt Dummett
Arizona.
is Tennessee.
What is it, Walton?
Yeah, he is.
I thought he's a Georgia fan.
No,
Sorry,
he's not.
Matt. Yeah, and Yoda is Tennessee.
No,
Joshua, I don't know.
Yoda's Georgia.
Yoda is Georgia. Okay.
Yeah, Joshua is Texas.
Texas? And you didn't ban him?
No,
Joshua.
no.
This is. Yeah, but I don't want to talk about Israel today because I'm done with these people. At least I'm not done with Saline and you, but I'm done with what they are doing there. This is absolutely terrible.
Yeah,
And
yeah, same.
there's absolutely no excuse to kill kids and to bomb a hospital. There is absolutely no excuse
Yeah,
for
to
this.
kill kids
And I don't care.
or to let
I,
kids
I don't care
starve or
if you are black, white, green, a Jew, a Reno, or an Eskimo, or an Indian, to kill kids with
yeah,
bombs and bomb a hospital
the aid
is
not letting the aid trucks come in and yeah.
this is absolute terrible. But this is not what we should talk today. I will talk with this about this with Saline, what he thinks about this. But
Now they're going at it with Iran now. So
yeah, and I tell you what, this could end in a World War III. You know that, huh?
yeah,
And this is no joking.
no,
This is Iran has the power and the people to roll all over Israel and bring them down and eliminate Israel forever and complete. And the USA and Germany will not allow this. And if the USA or Germany strikes one grenade into Iran, you know what happens. Huh?
yep,
And it's not good. Israel is a terrorist country, and these are absolutely terroristic people. Absolutely, 100%. They proved it yesterday. And Netanyahu has to be brought on court and should be in jail a lifetime. He's a terrorist.
Yep. Oh, we
But
got Lewis here.
let's talk about other things.
No, salam
so-
alaikum, man. Why did
Yeah.
Israel bomb Iran?
Nobody knows, Lou.
Yeah, I don't know.
They said in the German press, but the German press is like, okay, U.S. Today. You never know. They said Israel had a fear that Iran was close to become to build an atomic bomb, or is this the right name? Atomic bomb?
Or
A nuclear bomb, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nuclear
a nuclear bomb. A nuclear
So
bomb.
what-
Nuclear bomb is
so
more
why can't-
powerful
and
than
they feared
atomic.
that they produce a nuclear bomb, but they didn't bomb the nuclear fabric. They bombed peoples in Tehran and a hospital.
Why? But why can't Iran have a nuclear bomb?
Because they're
I-
gonna use it to blow up Israel,
Who said that?
Israel?
Iran.
Israel.
Has anyone ever
and
used a
Israel.
nuclear bomb before?
The U.S. has on Japan, but
Yeah,
Who else?
in World War II, but that's it.
Uh,
and
no
at
one
the
else?
time,
No one
the
else.
U.S. was the only one who had them.
yeah.
Okay, so since you're telling me that since other people got nukes, no one has used one.
Right.
The problem was, Lou, in the aftermath.
Why is that?
Well, bombs have been used, just not against
Yeah.
people. They've been
Why
tested,
haven't
but
Why haven't nukes been used since other people got them?
because they're
tell
afraid
you
of
why.
getting nuked back.
So why did those countries get them if they weren't going to use them?
To keep other countries from using them.
They are stupid,
Okay,
Lou.
you're starting to figure it out now. So why does Iran want a nuke again?
Lou, it's
So
not
we'll
the
stop
point.
messing with them. So we'll
Right,
leave them alone.
right.
Okay,
Right.
yeah.
Israel has no nuclear weapons. So, and Iran will have nuclear weapons.
So why
one
are
way-
we trying? So why are we trying to stop them from getting one?
Why?
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm asking the questions. I don't know.
because
can't they have one?
because we think that they're going to use it to nuke Israel. I guess.
Why are we allowed to have one? We've actually used
Because-
one.
because-
not
because we-
not
because we
people thinking
created
we
them.
might use one.
Yeah, because we made them. So we made them first. So that's why we have them. But
Well, why does whoever made them second have them?
right.
They had him. They had
keep-
him
to
half
keep
a
us
year
from
Because
using-
later.
whoever
keep us
made them
from-
second
that's
didn't
why-
make them
That's
first.
why the
Yeah,
Soviet
it-
Union made them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
made
was
them
Russia,
second, yeah.
and it was half a year later as the U.S. in.
So when
the-
Russia invades Ukraine, why don't we do something about it?
Because big countries don't go to war with other big
You can't-
countries. So
you
You mean
because-
nuclear
because-
countries?
Right.
You mean
right.
nuclear countries don't go to
Exactly.
war with other Okay,
Exactly.
right. Because when Iraq invaded Kuwait, did we do anything about that?
Yeah, we did.
Did Iraq have nukes?
No.
What if they would have?
Then I guess they probably would have used them.
Then we wouldn't have done a fucking thing.
Right.
This is why they want them. This is why Iran wants nukes. This is why North Korea wants. Think about all the people that we fuck with constantly. What do they have in common?
They don't
They
have
don't
nukes.
have nukes.
They don't have nuclear weapons.
Why is the United States the only country that's ever used a nuclear weapon against human beings? The country that gets to decide who is and who isn't allowed to have them.
Right? It was to
That was August 6,
to end
1945.
World War II. We dropped them on Japan to end
Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
World War II, even though we
No.
didn't we didn't really need to, but
It was a demonstration of power against the Russians. That's
Right.
all it was.
Well, I don't know
it
about
was
that,
more of a no. This was because of the fact that Japan didn't want to surrender,
yeah, we would
and it
have
was basically
we would have had to invade Japan if we didn't have the bombs.
And how many
so
Americans have Iranians killed on American soil?
None as far as I know, but
Right, right, right. And if you walked outside right now and across the street from you, there was an Iranian military base, how would you feel about that?
yeah, I would. Yeah, I wouldn't like that.
You'd hate Iran.
I would hate
probably.
Iran, exactly.
Yeah,
I
it would make you hate Iran. Yeah.
Right. Do
Yeah,
we
and
have?
how do you feel
do we have a base in Iran though?
No, we have bases surrounding Iran.
yeah,
we have bases in Iraq, Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia, Dubai,
Syria,
Kuwait,
Syria,
all
all over the place
Syria,
there.
Afghanistan, Pakistan, India. So pretty
Germany,
much
Italy,
everywhere
Spain, the UK.
Poland.
You know, Japan's not even allowed to build a fishing boat still without asking us first.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So, but you know, if Trump would have been president, Ukraine and Russia war never would have started.
Yeah, that's
now,
what
as
he
far
says.
as this, right now, as far as this Israel-Iran war, when did that start?
That
Yesterday?
just kind of came out of nowhere.
Started yesterday?
Or, yeah,
Okay.
I think.
All right. Has anybody told Biden?
Yeah,
It's
he
his
probably knows. I guess he probably pays attention to the news.
I doubt it.
So
I don't know, dude. I don't think he pays attention to anything. But so, whose fault is this?
Well, I guess it's
The Russia-Ukraine thing was Biden's fault, right? Because anything that happens anywhere in the world is the fault of whoever happens to be the president of the United States at that particular time.
Right.
So, trying to figure out whose fault it is with this Israel-Iran thing.
Must be Trump.
Dang. What?
Yeah.
Must be your buddy Donald.
Oh boy. Well, good thing we're having a Kim Jong Il parade tomorrow. Ben, you gonna watch our Kim Jong Il parade tomorrow?
Your what parade?
Kim Jong Un parade.
We're having we're having a big
Trump
in the military parade tomorrow.
For North Korea or what?
We're having one of those military parades where you march a bunch of tanks and shit through the middle of the streets of Washington D.C.
Yep.
Like they do in North Korea and China.
Yep.
You have this tomorrow?
Yep.
Yes, tomorrow.
We do tomorrow.
Trump's
It's the
birthday. Trump's
and
birthday.
it's also and it's also the 250th birthday of the U.S. Army.
Yeah, okay. The 250th birthday for the U.S. Army, a parade.
And
I get
the
this. I get this. But
the 80th
for Trump's
birthday, the
this is
80th
weird.
birthday for Trump, or
Yeah, but
79th birthday, or
yeah. But I mean, Trump, Biden, Obama, not a single U.S. president should get a parade for his birthday. Not a single one. It's a waste of money, of taxpayer money.
Yep.
He's just doing it to troll the libs. That's the thing. Anything stupid that Trump does, it's just to troll the libs.
Wow.
Yeah.
The wokes.
Just trolling the libs.
So were y'all talking about like all the riots and stuff going on in Los Angeles, or
No.
No, we haven't talked about that
There
yet.
aren't a
But
bunch of riots going on in Los Angeles. You've been brainwashed.
yeah, Trump
So
sent
so
the
they
Oh,
so they have been
National
setting
Guard and
cars
the
on fire and
Marines.
all that stuff. So they haven't been doing that.
That's
Yeah,
not what I said. I said
some of
there hasn't
them.
been a bunch of riots.
Huh.
No, to
And
me that's a
lighting
riot. If
cars
you're
on
setting cars on
fire, it's not
fire
a
and
riot.
looting
You said a bunch of riots.
and
yeah.
There's like one square block where that's happening.
And can somebody please explain to me the idea of, hey, I feel strongly about this ICE thing that I need to go rob an Apple store and steal a bunch of iPhones?
Yeah.
Can you
It's not
explain to
fake
me
news.
Can you explain to me why we have to deport all the illegals, but now we don't have to deport illegal farmers or illegal hospitality workers? What's special about them?
In my opinion,
No, they keep your hospitals running, and
Not
maybe the
hospital
U.S.
workers.
okay,
Not
so
and
hospital
maybe the
workers.
U.S. citizens
Hospitality.
don't.
No,
Yeah, and
hospitality.
no, the
Hotel workers.
hospitality.
so
Trump said no more deporting illegal immigrant farmers or hospitality workers. That's not hospitals. That's hotels and shit.
Yeah. I get it. Sorry,
So
my
why
English is
why
not
do
so
they
good.
get to stay?
I have no clue.
they shouldn't.
So Trump's wrong
Yeah, I
on
mean,
that.
if that's what he said, I don't agree
You
with
have
that.
to
Yeah,
If
he
he said
signed an
that, I don't agree
executive
with
order. He signed an executive order. No more deporting illegal farmers or illegal hospitality workers.
So every illegal alien goes now on a farm or what?
If they want
To
to
not
stay,
to,
they got
yeah.
to quit their job. They got to quit their job at the construction site and quit their job at the Mexican restaurant and go find a job on a farm or at
Yeah.
Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
They want to stay until the construction workers union does the same thing that the farming union does and sends Trump a bunch of money or something to add them to the list too.
Right. Yeah, because we need people to work at the farms and hospitality.
Yeah, God forbid the farmers had to hire Americans and pay them a livable wage. No, can't
Right,
have that.
and then
Got to hire the Mexicans,
and
make
then the
them pick apples
prices
for $9 a
the
day.
and the prices would go up. So
Yeah, that's right. The prices would go up. Yep.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Are
They
the
can't have that.
are the egg and chicken prices down now? Where the flu is
well,
over, the chicken
the
flu?
eggs went down a little bit, but
Well,
Uh,
yeah, but if they deport
I
all the
mean,
chicken and egg farmers, shit going back up again, I guess.
yeah,
I
and
don't
the
know.
the biggest problem with eggs was not just the price, but that they weren't there at all. There were times during the old bird flu thing where could
what I'm
hardly find
getting,
eggs at
Lou
some
is tired
stores.
of
So
politics, huh, Lou?
What?
You are
now.
tired of the politicians.
Oh, I never get tired of laughing at them.
Yeah, laughing,
yeah,
but it's your country.
Now, and again, I'll add to this. See, I don't hate anybody that's on the left. I just hate the far lefters, the fucking wannabe communists,
Why do you hate them?
because they're fucking idiots.
Why? Because they
That's
have
not
a
a
different
reason.
political opinion than you?
Well, it's
You're part of the
literally
problem.
because
Congratulations for being part of the problem.
what that don't want communism.
Hating somebody for how they vote is a sign of low IQ. You've been led along by your nose by the far right. That's what's happened. And so they tell you to hate the far left,
All right.
so you do.
But
I
why
hate
is it that they
them.
want to call everybody a fascist and a Nazi and all
The
that
same
stuff? Why do they do that?
reason you do it.
Calm down.
The same reason you do it to the other side.
But what I find
Ladies,
ironic is that they call everybody fascists, but yet they hate
You just
Israel. They hate
you
Jews.
you just called them fascists and communists, and then 10 seconds later you said you hate them because they call you a fascist. I mean, do you even understand how silly you sound?
What?
Do you understand how silly you sound?
I mean, I don't get what's so silly about it. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't like communism.
You called the far left
Chattering, just
communist and
respect y'all's
fascist.
opinions, bro. Like,
Who the hell is that?
Yeah, that's
That's
Micah.
wrong.
That's a
Oh,
Sven's friend. Yeah, Sven
oh,
knows him.
yeah.
Says
So
he's
you
another
said you
state
hate
fan.
the far left because they're communist and fascist, and then you said you hate the far left because they call you communist and fascist.
Well, I'm sorry, when they're quoting Karl Marx and all that stuff, yeah, they're communists.
Karl Marx was not a communist. Karl Marx was a philosopher,
He
not a
was a
communist.
socialist. Yeah.
He was a dirty communist.
talking about
Well,
today.
No,
he
He
did
doesn't even
write
know the difference.
the Communist
Karl
Manifesto.
Marx has
So,
nothing to do with communism. Nothing.
well, then why did he
That
write the Communist Manifesto?
that's a yeah, but this is I tell you why.
Tell me why.
The Communist Manifest is a
Earlier.
philosophical book about the future. It's like a science fiction book, you know? So he couldn't know.
Well, it
And
must not have been a science fiction book to a lot of people because a lot of people swear by it.
All right, yeah, I don't know what's all that
so
noise
and
you got in the
this
background,
this
Micah.
was
But
what Lenin, Stalin, and Honecker
Okay.
and all these communists in Eastern Europe made out of it. This is the real communism. Karl Marx lived in a time far, far away from communism or socialism. And Karl Marx got money. He never had to work because his
Alright,
best
bro.
friend
I'm out of
Engels
here.
was a son
Peace
of
out,
one of the
guys.
richest people
all
in
right,
Manchester.
see ya, Micah. Oh, I
So
guess Micah didn't wanna stick around. So
yeah, it's okay.
the
It's
fight, and
okay.
that's what we do on these
I
streams.
guess
You know, we
that's
have
okay.
debates. I mean, that's what we do. I guess if you can't handle that,
Exactly.
then can't take the
Okay,
heat. Get out of the
Yeah.
yeah,
kitchen.
the
So
kitchen. Yep. Okay,
You
I'll put
know,
it to you this way. Growing up, my family voted Democrat. They did because my stepfather is a union iron worker, and I'm all for good insurance and good health care and things like that. But my thing is, I asked my stepfather, who didn't vote he didn't vote Republican at all until 2016, and I asked him. I said, and I at the time I didn't support Trump, but he won me over. I asked him. I said, well, what made you switch to Republican? He said, all the woke shit. I said, what do you mean? He said, like, them not knowing what gender they are and quoting
hmm
communism and all this stuff, like all this far left
yeah,
shit.
I guess Lou
uh,
had to go do his Bleacher Report thing.
yeah.
So
He
TriStar,
probably did.
can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Okay. You know Memorial Day?
Yeah, Memorial Day.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
of course we
Yeah,
to,
do. Yeah,
it's for the
to remember
veterans.
fallen veterans or fallen
Yeah,
yeah,
veterans.
yeah.
the ones who
And
died in
it's one day,
in
right? It's one day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
while in
No,
service.
sorry.
Yeah,
It's Memorial Weekend. It's one
right,
weekend. So,
right.
and you have
Well,
Veterans
technically, it's
Day.
a 1 day holiday. Yeah, you get
Yeah,
Veterans Day, Memorial Day.
and you have
That's
Veterans Day. So, and now you have Pride Month. The
Right, it's
yeah.
the
June.
gender wokies get a full month, but the people who gave their lives for
For the
you,
country.
for week, and for the country get a day or a weekend.
I don't
And
agree with that. As someone who comes from a
this is
family of
absolutely
United States military
nuts.
members,
This
I hate that.
You know, this is absolutely nuts. This is
It
And
is.
unbelievable.
It is. It's
and
nuts.
and
So,
it
and
almost
the
feels like
American people should send a letter to the Congress to change it.
yes.
I mean, I have nothing against genders. So as long as they leave me alone, you know.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, you're
but
pretty libertarian on that. You're like, as long as you don't push it on me, I don't give. You can identify as a tree for all I
yeah,
care.
if you, as long as you don't F with me, leave me alone. I'm fine with you. So, but
And
uh,
here's my thing with all that.
give
If
them
you're
give
a
them a
grown
day.
adult,
Give them a day. So, and give the veterans who give their life a month. That's the right
yes,
way.
100%, 100%.
That's the right way.
Now, I'll say this. Here's my thing. If you're a grown adult and you decide you want to identify as a cat, whatever, whatever floats your boat,
Yeah,
that's your
it'd be a
business. But
furry.
yeah, go be a furry. I don't give a shit. Do it. That's your free country. But my thing is when you're pushing this shit on children. I'm sorry.
That's
Like,
bad. That's bad.
yeah, yeah, giving children hormone blockers and stuff like that. I'm glad
And
in a lot of states
Yeah,
they've outlawed that.
uh,
Like what's going on in Germany with that stuff? Because
yeah,
I know a
uh,
lot of
w-
people in that community have been moving to Germany.
uh,
yeah.
we
It's
have
usually, it's
liberal.
usually what I say. Just do what you
But
want. Yeah. Just don't try to push that stuff on
uh,
children.
you can't do this stuff on children in Germany. If you do this, you are in jail for a long, long, long time. But we have in the big cities like Berlin, we have a lot of genders here. I think we have maybe in Berlin we have 6 million people. Let's say we have 20,000 of them, and they have a parade every year. They get a parade. It's called Love Parade, and
Oh, I've seen that. It's like a rave, like a EDM festival.
yeah, yeah, and there come
They
4 million people from all over the world coming to Berlin and bringing money to Berlin. It's a good thing. So okay, the
I don't have a problem with music festival. I don't have a problem with that.
yeah, it's a music and gender fest. So and I never go there because I don't care about these people, and who likes it goes there, and it's a big fat party over one weekend. So let them
Right,
do them. So, but it's
right.
not a month. So, and
And
no gender would go in, on the public in Germany and say, uh, "What are you doing? You hate me because I'm a woman." Now, I mean, if a man 6'7", yeah, decides he's a woman, why he can't play in the WNBA?
yeah, well, yeah. Let's say Vince Carter. Why don't we go get Vince
Yeah,
Carter?
yeah. Take Michael Jordan, Will
Uh,
Chamberlain, Bill
uh,
Russell,
uh,
whoever you want.
change his
SGA,
name from Vince to Vanessa.
yeah, Vanessa Carter. You know what? You know why he can't play there? Because he scores every game 150 points. Every game. They have no chance at all. And Caitlin Clark, if she would play in the NBA, she's dead after 3 games. They kill her on the floor. So there has to be a line. As simple as that. My coffee is cold. Shit. Vic, Louisville or Oregon State?
Louisville, Oregon State in baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll take the Beavers.
Yeah. I hope, and I really hope, that the Beavers win it all and stick it to the NCAA. They left them alone and behind. And if the Beavers win it this year, and the Pac-12 comes back in 27, did you hear that?
Yeah, right. Or I mean
I mean,
to
it gets
stick it to the Pac-12. You mean, or all the teams that
yeah.
used to be in the Pac-12
I
before they
mean, the
left.
only team,
That's who
the
they're
the
sticking it to,
yeah,
not the
yeah,
NCAA. But
yeah, the only two teams who are had a profit to change was Arizona State and Oregon. I mean, UCLA stinks it up. They can't win 6 games. USC is on Mississippi State level. nearly, yeah, and they're absolutely irrelevant. So, and in the Big 12, it's Arizona State, and that's it. Even Utah.
Yeah, I have to go to the bathroom.
I mean, I don't know. I wish the Beavers doing good. Yeah, they just showed the first pictures. It's on ESPN. Eddie King Jr. Yeah. Oh, Vic, wheelchair is a complicated thing. I can tell you. I I nearly had an accident yesterday. If you're not used to these things, I am. I had a date at a doctor, and I had to go by bus there, huh? And I didn't know that you have to go backwards uh, uh, into the bus, huh? And it was crazy. I nearly throw over with my little wheelchair, but I think 3 weeks and I'm okay with my knee. And then I get crutches, and then we can walk. So where's Vic? Vic, are you here? Huh? Can someone hear me in the chat? Where's Vic? Oh, Vic is not here. I have to do the entertainment. What is Vic doing? Come in here, Nate. I don't know where Vic is. Oh, he's in the restroom. Okay. Are you at the games, Nate? Arizona, Louisville against Oregon State, or are you at home?
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, I didn't know that you.
All right, TriStar's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to make a phone call, and I apologize.
No
Yeah, I'll
problem.
drop the link.
Now,
drop the link.
now we can talk about some good things. Who's ready for college football 26? Big boys.
Me.
Me
What
too.
video game?
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
I have already pre-ordered the deluxe edition, so that way I can get 3 days early, and I'm going to try to. If I can learn how to
no
do it,
video
I'm
games
going to
for me.
try. I'm going to try and stream on my YouTube channel my Dynasty on College Ball 25, and show you conferences how the way God intended it.
Yeah, you need. Yeah,
I
you need to do that. Yeah.
I
Yes, I need
saw
to do
that
that. So
Squid
if
won titles with
Squidtard,
his team. Yeah, he
yeah,
he must be good at this stuff.
the Tard area. Well, because obviously, can y'all just take a wild guess? The first thing I'm going to do on my first stream when I start my dynasty. What's the first
Yeah,
thing I'm
You're
going to
going to
do?
you
change.
create a
You're going to rearrange the conferences
no,
Yes, the
no,
way
no,
God
no, no.
intended it.
as he's
He
No,
gonna
b-
no,
do.
no, 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 no. No,
you
no,
built
no,
a
no, no, no.
And
you
then
built
You
a
know,
and
you
then
said
and then, and then
Vanderbilt
you're
in
gonna bring
you
Alabama
back.
sound
also.
like
And then you're
you
gonna
know what,
bring back
Sven? When
old
you said that, you just
conferences
sound like
that
one
don't
of
exist anymore,
yeah. Well, when you was going no, no,
like the
no, you sound like
Southwest and the Big East,
yeah,
High
and
school teacher.
yes. No, I was gonna say, Sven, you sounded like when you was doing that. What's that famous YouTube video out of Uganda? It was why are you gay? No, 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 no.
yeah, I
Like
seen that. Why are you
Uh,
gay? I seen that. Who
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 says I
is
am
gay?
gay?
Who is
You are gay.
gay?
You are transgender, homosexual,
Transgender.
homosexual.
Right, transgender.
I'm not. I have
So
kids.
why do you choose to be gay?
Why are you gay? Yeah,
That is
I
one
do
of my
know that.
favorite videos because it's so hilarious.
I saw
And,
yesterday.
and nobody want if you go back and watch the whole thing, like the funniest part is when that preacher comes on there and he's got like the banana and the cucumber and say that they use this and stuff. It's hilarious.
I saw yesterday a short on
Ew.
YouTube with Bigfoot
Why are
and
you
Yeti.
gay?
So AI created thing. It was absolutely fantastic.
Now one thing because I'm a border junkie. Can we please get Germany back with their old German Empire borders?
We bring in the studio this morning
Because I
one
love
of
the old Germany borders with Prussia. That just
No, no, no,
All
no,
right,
no.
y'all.
It's not good.
All right, y'all. Pipe down. I'm trying to play the video.
okay.
rights activist, Mr. Should I call you Mr? Pepe Julian Onzima. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Good
having
morning.
me. Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay. You are a
don't
transgender.
hear
What shows that I'm gay?
You are a transgender, and
Yes,
you're a
I am.
gay rights activist and an outspoken lesbian,
I
homosexual.
don't hear a damn thing.
How can I describe you?
That's
Well,
fine.
since
Now we're
Sven,
looking at
since we can't hear it, well, so why is it that
All
you
right,
don't want Germany to take back their old
you
Prussian
can't
lands?
hear it. You
No,
you
we
can't
can't hear a
it.
damn thing. We're deaf. We can't hear shit.
Okay, hold on. Let me try turning it up. All right, all right. Let me try it again.
the raging debate. You're a gay rights activist.
Can you
Why
hear
should
that?
someone be gay?
No,
You're having a girlfriend.
we cannot hear
Do you
StreamYard,
perform the
so you're gonna have to
natural
somehow do the
obligations?
screen share
Oh,
thing.
Oops, hold on.
Yeah,
I'm not sexually active.
yeah.
Hold on.
So
Let
what
me
are
talk
you
to
doing?
you.
Give me a
By
second. All right. Give me a second. Hold on. I'll share it in the StreamYard. Hold on. Just give me 1 second. My bad.
Well, in the meantime,
1
Sven,
second.
so why should Germany not try to take back their old Prussian borders?
Because they are living around 3 to 4 million Russian people, and I don't want them
Okay.
here.
Okay, are you ready?
So
I
you
got
don't
it.
want
I got it
Königsberg
on
and
the
Danzig
StreamYard
back?
now. Okay, I got it on the StreamYard now. So are y'all ready?
Yeah.
You ready for me to play it? Okay.
We bring in the studio this morning one of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr? Pepe Julian Onzima. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Good
having
morning.
me. Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay. You are a
What,
transgender.
what shows that I'm gay?
You are a transgender, and
Yes,
you're a
I am.
gay rights activist and an outspoken lesbian, homosexual. How can I describe you? Now, we're looking at the raging debate. You're a gay rights activist. Why should someone be gay? You're having a girlfriend.
Yes.
Do you perform the natural obligations?
I'm not sexually active right now.
So what are
By
you doing with
choice.
this lady?
By choice.
By choice.
I've just not. I've chosen not to engage.
Doesn't that make you gay?
What do you mean? Doesn't that make me gay? I am male and attracted to a female.
So who is gay?
I'm gay.
Yeah, who is gay? Yeah. All right, there we go. There we go. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's echoing. Say.
Yeah, I don't
Hey.
hear any. I don't hear any echo.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
don't hear an
Hey.
echo.
It's on your side.
Oh.
There's
It's on
there's
your
no
side,
e-
Bree.
there's no echo,
Oh.
TriStar. There's
Testing,
no
testing.
echo.
All right, we're good. We're good now. It was echoing. Now we can get back to the conversation.
No.
Uh,
Yeah. Joshua says no Fourth Reich. I thought y'all are in the Fourth
Yeah,
Reich.
I mean, the problem is we have enough aliens from Afghanistan, Syria, in Germany, and we don't need another 3 or 4 million crazy Eastern European people.
Poles and Polacks and Russians.
Yeah, we don't need these people.
We don't need vodka and what's the vegetable that Russians like to eat?
Watten is in Western Germany. It's not in Eastern Germany.
I don't know. Potatoes.
And
Not
you
potatoes.
know,
What about
it's the
beets?
same.
Pickles and
Beets.
vodka.
Beets.
Look,
Beets. Yeah, beets. Vodka and
It's-
beets.
it's the same as I ask you. Why you not integrate Mexico in the United States of America and El Salvador? Why not?
Because they got cartels.
Oh, and you think the Russians have no cartels? I tell you what, against the Russians, MS-13 is a kindergarten band. That I can tell you.
Well,
Russian
there-
mafia is the hardest in the world, and there's no excuse. If you mess with them, there's no excuse. You are dead.
yeah. Oh yeah, you're pushing up daisies.
You're gone.
But I want
And so
you're
and
taking a dirt
Putin-
nap. Cashed in the
Putin-
chips.
Yeah, and Putin was 25 years the boss of the KGB, of the Russian Secret Service.
Right.
The Russian CIA.
What's the intelligence?
Yeah,
service.
The KGB.
Yeah, so
And,
it's not the Secret Service. The Secret Service are the like the president's bodyguards.
What is CIA?
The CIA is Central Intelligence Agency.
Central
I know
Intelligence
that.
Agency.
And Federal Bureau of Intelligence.
Yeah, Federal Bureau of
Bureau of
Investigation.
Investigation.
That's the
Yeah.
FBI.
So why?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sven, basically the reason I want Germany to have their old Prussian borders back is I just love the shape of it. It looks like it has a mouth.
No, times have changed. I mean, 100 years ago, there was no Sinaloa cartel or MS-13 or something like that. There were a little bit of the guy in Chicago. What is his name?
Al Capone.
Yeah, Al
Yeah, Al,
Capone.
Al
So,
Capone.
so
Yeah.
there was a little bit of Al Capone, but Al Capone never, ever, in a billion years, would do dirty on little Viktube or little TriStar. Never ever. He fucked with the rich ones. So, and
Well, they got Al Capone tax evasion. So
yeah,
Yeah.
but it was it was a small group. So and Sinaloa and these cartels in Mexico and in El Salvador and Honduras and whatever in Latin America are multi-billion-dollar machines. They have literally more money as the USA. If they work together, I mean, and nobody wants them. So, and in Russia, the Russian peoples are different, really different. So, and if you take, let's say, 10,000 square miles from Prussia, so you have 10,000 miles full of crazy Russians who drink every day vodka,
Yep.
maybe work hard, I don't know, but with this comes the mafia, and we want these people here. So, and Poland is one of the richest countries in the world and one of the safest countries in the world. And the Polish people want nothing have to do with the Germans. They like the Germans. They welcome the Germans. You can make holidays there for 4 weeks, but after 4 weeks, get your ass out of here. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here, and we don't need your money. So
well, I'm not
uh,
really completely talking about the entirety of Poland. I'm strictly talking
yeah,
about
but
the old German
the
Empire
old
borders.
the old Prussian border includes Krakow, what is in Schleswig, and
Krakow.
and it's
Krakow, it's in
it's
Silesia.
yeah, in Schleswig. So and it's 250 uh, kilometers.
What is
It's, let's say,
what is
150
what
miles. It's 150
what is
miles.
Silesia?
Schleswig is a
Southwest Poland.
yeah. Schleswig is like a state. It's like Florida or like Georgia.
Yeah,
It's not a county. It's
well,
it's
then
next.
you
It's the
then
next biggest one. It's a region. It's like a state in the U.S. It's like Mississippi or Alabama or Wisconsin or something like that. It's a state. It's a part. You
okay,
have
Vic, can you do the screen share again?
Sure. All right. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah. What are we?
just look up
What are we
German
looking for?
Empire border.
Oops.
Look up German Empire borders over modern Europe.
no.
Share
You do it
screen.
wrong. You do it wrong. Uh, Big Prussian borders 1763. It's the end of the 7 Years' War, and this was the biggest
Okay. Okay. So we want me to look for Prussia. What?
7063 border. 7063
1763
borders
map. Okay.
or map. So
The
take the
second
first.
one.
Okay. You're talking about this?
No, the other one, the
Second.
next one.
No,
This one?
next
Yeah,
one.
this one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. Open it up.
That one.
Let's see if I can full screen this. This is on Reddit. I don't know if I can.
So
There we go.
you see in the middle,
See, it looks like it has a mouth.
Yeah.
there is an echo. Who has the echo?
It's not me. Not me.
So the blue part is Silesia with Breslau.
There we go. We can
You see
zoom
it?
in. Yeah.
And this is complete. So above this is Posen. So
Yeah, I
this
see
is
that.
this
Yeah,
is this is
Posen.
North Poland.
Right.
So and there is Danzig, and East Prussia is now a part of Russia.
Which one? East Prussia?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So
East
East
Prussia
Prussia is
uh,
in Russia.
Königsberg.
was in the Soviet Union. Königsberg was in the Soviet Union.
Right. Soviet Union. Right.
Yeah, and we don't need these people. So and the rest is original. And now today the border in the middle part, you see Berlin direct in the middle. Okay. So
Let's see.
and
Someone's in the back. We got Yanis alphabet lore again. Yeah, I'm not letting him back on again. He's just gonna talk about Roblox. So
yeah. So and if you see
yeah,
Berlin,
I had him on last week, and he just wanted to talk about Roblox. He just wanted to ask us if we would play Roblox with him.
I don't play Roblox. She has to ask my granddaughter. Yeah, yeah. Vic, in the light blue part, there's Berlin in the middle, and the border is the Polish border is around 100 miles east of that. This is the border to Poland now.
Where's the border?
You see Berlin in the middle, in the
Yeah.
so
Yeah, in
100,
Brandenburg.
100
Yeah.
miles east of this. Yeah,
Right.
there. Yeah,
So I guess
from there.
it'll be this line right here
Stettin,
with
Stettin is Poland.
okay,
Stettin.
right. So with
It's on the coast
west,
in
so this
Pomerania.
is border right here with
No,
West
no, 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 no,
Prussia's the
no,
border
no.
now.
Way far east. The border is Stettin. Stettin is
Right.
Poland, and
Right.
Stettin is northeast of Berlin.
Okay. Right. What about Posen? Is that in Germany or Poland?
It's halfway between Berlin and Warsaw. It's 150 miles inside of Poland.
Okay. Oh, okay. So Posen is in Poland.
Yeah, and Stettin on the coast, on the Baltic Sea. Yeah, there. This is Poland. There's the
And that's also
Polish border. And straight up, this is the Polish border. Straight down. Yeah,
okay.
this is the border.
Okay, that's the border of Poland right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this was the
Yeah, and then
end
Poland
in
was part
16.
of the Poland was part of the part of Russia. It was part of
No,
the Russian Empire. No.
No. It was
No.
occupied in the Seventh Years' War from 1657 to 1763, and the end was Prussia got a part of Poland, and Russia got a part of Poland.
Okay.
How about the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth?
Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. What?
Yeah. You are nuts.
It was a real country.
Okay, I guess we'll do.
So I give you an update. Second
I
inning,
guess we'll get something else.
Louisville, Oregon State, 0-0.
Europe World War One map. Okay. Here we go. Europe World War One. was Europe. World War One. Yeah. Yeah, as big as I can make it. I guess we
I
could
see
try a
it.
different. I guess we could
And
try a different map, but
and I
here's
noticed
one
that.
that's in pink. Yeah, here's one that's in pink, which is a bunch of railroads.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this map is a better map, but
There was a triple alliance between the UK, France, and Russia.
yeah,
And
there's
the
the United
other
Kingdom.
was
There's
Germany, Austria, Hungary, and
Hungary
Italy.
and Italy. Yeah, that was the triple entente, and the triple alliance
Yeah,
was Great Britain or the UK, France, and Russia, and then
yeah,
the Ottoman Empire later joined, and then Germany, Austria,
Germany.
Hungary,
Yeah,
Italy, and Ottoman Empire, and Bulgaria joined the Central Powers, but then Italy eventually switched sides to the Allied powers.
yeah.
And
But
then Serbia, yes, there was a Serbia was part of was an ally of the Allies. So
yeah, and
and
why?
then
Why
started
is
when
that
they
big?
shot
I also love
when
the
Serbian
old
when the
Romanian
Serbian
borders.
dude shot name
Franz Ferdinand.
Franz Ferdinand, and that's what kicked off
Oh,
World War One. So
I like this. Vic has
Now,
knowledge.
here's the thing. Look at Romania down there.
see,
They have a mouth.
I guess we'll keep looking at different maps, but
You see it?
yeah, I don't know how Austria-Hungary became
have a
so
mouth.
big, but you know how Austria-Hungary became so
Look
big.
at Romania.
Oh yeah, it's Romania. Yeah, Romania's
They have
got
a
an
mouth.
L. Yeah, that's right.
It,
This was
it looks like
Austria-Hungary.
Hungary is teabagging
Yeah,
Romania.
yeah. There's Austria and Hungary combined to become Austria-Hungary.
Is the Balkans
That's
the most
pretty cool
unstable
map.
region in Europe? Because they're always at war with each other.
That's right. Yeah. They still had the mouth in World War One, and then Russia still had
You
part of
know how that is,
Poland
right?
in World War One.
Transylvania.
Yeah. And Russia
There's still a
had
lot
a
of
lot.
ethnic
Yeah.
Hungarians
Yes,
in Transylvania, which is in Romania now.
And then Russia ended up losing a lot of land. They ended up ceding a lot of land to Germany before the war ended. Yeah, they basically
Finland used to be a
gave a
part of
bunch of
the
land to let the war
Russian
end, and then of
Empire.
course after the end of the war, all this land was divided up and formed a bunch of new countries. So
Yeah,
yeah, so like Poland, that's
you
how Poland became an independent country. So
I'll tell you what's crazy considering the times. Go look at some of the old Turkic empires, like the Gökturks. GOK
all right.
TURK.
So we got we got a before and after. This is before. Got Russia, got Germany, got Austria-Hungary, and the Ottoman Empire. And then I guess we'll look at that's the before map. This is the after map. Here we got Poland. Here's the Soviet Union. We got Poland. We got there's Yugoslavia. There's Austria-Hungary. now separate. There's Turkey, no longer the Ottoman Empire. There's Romania, no longer has the via the mouth. So as Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, those are also new countries. So
Yeah, but you know, these borders from World War One got changed by the Pact of Versailles, what ended World War One, and
right.
25 years later, the next war started.
Whoa,
Jared,
whoa.
Jared,
Whoa, jeez.
what the heck?
Hold up, let me come back.
Whoa.
So, any new players on your bum team? On your Force Bulldogs? I heard you got a quarterback.
Right, we did. We got Jared Curtis. Yeah,
Curtis is a 5-star.
he is. Bulgaria is the reason the Ottoman Empire
But
didn't join World War II.
he's not from Georgia.
There
He's not
was no, Joshua. There was no Ottoman Empire in World War II.
What empire?
The Ottoman.
They called them Ottoman Empire, but
Right.
it was
So
literally
what-
Turkey.
So then, what they were the Ottoman Empire? It was more than just Turkey.
Yeah, it was the whole part south of Caucasia and
Yeah, they had they went all
parts
the
from
way.
Afghanistan, Syria, Iran,
yeah,
Iraq.
yeah,
It was
Iraq, yeah.
yeah.
And
It
then
was
they even had, I think, at the height of their power. So I guess that's the next map that we can.
and the Ottomans were very big 200 years earlier.
Okay, right. Now, okay.
2 innings over, zip.
Right. Okay, right. Google. Ottoman Empire map. All right. Here we go. We got. All right. Let's see. Make it bigger. Okay. There we go. This is okay. So it was all the way. So it went all the way down to Egypt, and then it went all the way up into Hungary and
It
Austria.
was 50 in 1712. They tried to get Vienna, the capital of the Austrian
of
Empire.
Austria, right?
Yeah, and they lost. And you know Genghis Khan?
Yeah.
He came all the way from Mongolia, and his son, Genghis Khan, never made it to Vienna. His son, Kublai Khan, his last fight was in front of Vienna, and there ended the Mongolian Empire. He lost it, and half his troops.
Yes.
But this was 1100 and whatever.
See, the Ottoman Empire went all the way around here.
Yeah,
to,
it was the
coast
complete.
Of Africa.
It was the complete Muslim countries
Yeah,
on the Mediterranean Sea,
the red
and
line is their
yeah,
the
yeah,
red line is their biggest, largest extent, which was from
yeah, yeah.
1683 to
And let me tell you
1699.
something. Do you see Cairo there on the Mediterranean Sea?
Yeah, Egypt. Yeah,
If you go south to the border, that's
right,
1,500 miles.
right,
It's no joke.
right,
That's how big it is.
right.
No? This was a big ass country. This thing was bigger as the USA. By
Well,
far bigger.
I don't know about that, but
Trust
all
me on
this
that.
is big. All this is bigger than the U.S. No, I don't think so.
Vic, from Basra, yeah, to Algiers, it's 8,000 miles.
Yeah.
Okay, or 7,000 miles. How big is the USA? 3,000 miles?
No, no. It's really big, but
I know that USA is big. So, but it's not as big as this. Trust me on that.
you're talking about in terms of land area.
Yeah,
the
land area.
U.S. was bigger, but I mean in terms of maybe one side or the other. I mean it was wider. Yeah, it was wider than the U.S.
I think it's 4,000 miles.
Yeah, so you go from Algeria to Mecca. Yeah,
Look at
that's a
look at it.
long ass way.
Look on the bottom. There are 500 miles. How much this is? You see this?
Yeah, I guess an inch is about 500 miles.
Yeah,
Per inch, I guess.
yeah, and that's 4,000 miles, at least 4,000 miles, from Algiers to Jerusalem, and then you have to go from Jerusalem all the way to Basra.
Right.
It was a big ass country.
Yeah.
Or empire. It was not a country. It was an empire.
Yeah, huge.
And they called it. It was a caliphate.
Ginormous.
A caliphate or sultanate.
Yeah, caliphate. Yeah, it's
the big boss was the sultan, and the under bosses were caliphs. You had in Egypt, you had a caliph of Egypt, and the sultan was in Constantinople, in Istanbul.
Didn't they abduct Vlad? Did they abduct Vlad the Impaler? And that's why he became a murderer? Because they tortured him and raped him? Vlad the Impaler?
Came from where?
No, he originated from Wakilia or Wachila, whatever it's called. And then he was imprisoned as a hostage. And he was tortured and raped. And he learned how to fight through the way that the Turks fought. They told him how to fight. And basically he became the unannounced, the usurper, the ruler of Wachila.
I don't know the story. I never.
You never heard of Vlad the Impaler?
Yeah, I've heard of Vlad the Impaler. Yeah.
Vlad the Impaler.
Vlad the Impaler. Yes.
Yeah, maybe he has other name in Germany.
He has a bunch of names, but Vlad the Impaler or Vlad the Third or whatever.
Oh, Vlad. Yeah, Vlad. Yeah. Now I know what you're talking about. I heard this name.
Yeah, so you know that he was abducted by the Turks as a hostage. He was a prince. And he was abducted by the Turks, by the Ottoman Empire. He was raped, tortured. His brother, on the other hand, basically accepted it.
Yeah,
and became.
The problem is, it's like the Quran and the Bible and all these books. Nobody knows exactly what took place at this time, because there are no scripts written down or no original documents or something like that. It's all spoken word. Someone
Vlad,
saw
I think
it
Vlad
and
was 14. Look, look. I think Vlad was like the 14th century or the 1400s.
Yeah, and people
Late 14.
were writing stuff. Yeah, and people were writing stuff then.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that was the Renaissance era. That was during the Renaissance era, 1400s.
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
It was the from 1200 to 420 was the Crusaders was down in Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. The Germans and the Spain and the French Crusaders all want to have Jerusalem for whatever reason.
Yeah, Saladin ambushed them. They called one of the rulers, one of the king's bluff. Not the leper. The leper died before that. The sister was the queen and married into the king and granted him kingship. And then I think her son, his nephew, the nephew's leper had leprosy, and
Crusades
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, they failed because they didn't think that Saladin would basically ambush him like that, and out of nowhere, which would leave Jerusalem open for taking.
Yeah, don't you fight like Saladin
Saladin beat the Crusaders.
Assassin's Creed 1.
Yeah, Saladin beat the Crusaders in Haifa.
You ever played the first Assassin's Creed?
I never played the video.
I played all the Assassin's Creed, but I know my history. But yes, I played the game. It's not historically accurate. I mean, it's somewhat accurate.
Right,
but it's not historically
they
accurate.
try to be somewhat accurate, but I mean, it's a historical fiction, so.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, that was about the Crusades era. The Assassin's Creed 1 was about the Crusades. Assassin's Creed 2 was about the Templars.
Yeah, that was the Assassin's Creed 2 was during the Renaissance.
Yeah, the Renaissance. I meant to say that.
You like
the Renaissance.
In Italy during the Renaissance. Yeah.
I can't remember if Assassin's Creed Brotherhood basically is the same timeline because it's the 1500s.
Yeah, I think.
But
okay, yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
I don't know if
it's Ezio again. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if it's actually like the end of the Renaissance era or not.
Yeah,
I need a lemonade. I'm back in 2 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, and then in Revelation, that was when they brought back Altair. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that ended, and then I think that's the end of the Renaissance era. I'm not sure.
Yeah. And then they had an Assassin's Creed that was set in America, right during the American Revolution.
Assassin's Creed 3. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
It was alright.
Yeah, I haven't played all of them, so. But I think I know what most of them are about. But
yeah, I played almost all of them. The ones I haven't finished are like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, about the what era is that called? The era about where Greece was basically the. Whoa! What was that?
Okay, it was me. I sit in the wheelchair.
The
for
Caliphate.
Sorry.
The Caliphate of Baghdad.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's Caliphate, and the whole thing was a sultanate. The big boss was a sultan, and the underbosses are caliphs.
And there.
Yeah, at this time there was a kingdom of Normandy.
Yep. All right, I guess we can look
many moons ago.
into that Italy was a bunch of different countries. Italy,
Vienna, Romania.
during the Renaissance, it was split up. There was like Venice was a kingdom. They had like Tuscany, and they had
Yeah.
Florence.
Florence was in Tuscany, right? And then you had
Naples. Naples.
Naples was its own thing. You had Sicily.
Called Napoli. Sicily, Napoli.
was its own thing.
Trying to think. Vienna.
Vienna was the capital of Austria-Hungary.
Where we get
Vienna.
Then we get Vienna
The
sausage
emperor
from.
town. The emperor of Hungary, Austria. His capital was Vienna.
And Romania.
Romania was a kingdom. Romania was a kingdom, a small kingdom. And
Rome.
Milan and Savoy was a duke.
Yes, there we go. There we got Kingdom of Sicily, Kingdom of Naples. Here we got
this was the Pope.
The Papal State.
Yeah, this is the Pope. This is
you
the
got
Pope.
Florence.
Siena.
You got Venice. Yeah, Venice is right here. And there's some more Venice over
here. Duke of Mantua, Modena.
Yeah, there's
all dukes. Milan, Savoy.
There's the Duchy of Milan. You got the Duchy of Savoy.
I tell you a story. The richest people in Europe right now are the family of Savoy. These are the richest people in whole Europe. The ancestors, the grandkids of the Duke of Savoy are the richest people in Europe. This is unbelievable, the money they have.
Oh I've played Uncharted, Matt. Yeah, that's a fun game. Yeah. What's up? Flamin' Sports says Efferon.
Yeah, but they didn't start that. They ain't the ones that shot down the nuclear facilities.
Nope.
Yeah. By the way, Vic, tomorrow is the showdown, the biggest showdown, for this year's College World Series. Tomorrow is Arkansas against LSU, the only two SEC teams, and the two favorites to win it all at 7 p.m.
All right, they're going to drop the StreamYard link again.
Yeah, I'm here maybe for 10 minutes longer, and then I want to watch the game.
What about what about Rec Talk? Is he supposed to come on sometime soon?
I thought so. He's supposed to be coming on at 8. Yeah, I don't know if he's streaming tonight or not.
By the way, Vic, do you want to do an LSU preview? I can bring you some LSU guy.
I've already got Flamin' Sports Media. So we're gonna do one this weekend. Yeah, got him. Yeah, we're gonna do it on.
As you know, I know thousands and over thousands of LSU fans. We watch the game now together on our channel. I have one on the laptop. I have the game I have on the laptop, and the StreamYard is on the PC because my laptop is not the fastest, and I can't run StreamYard on the laptop. It's too old, and I
Yeah,
don't want
any
to
Arkansas
spend
fans? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I don't know any Arkansas fans.
Arkansas. I know two of them who picks. I can bring you one maybe.
Yeah, some
I
of
can
them
ask him.
woo pig dummies. Yeah.
Arkansas are they are not loud and they are not delusional like Florida or Tennessee or
Nope.
Texas or Miami or Alabama or whatever. So they are silent, but they are fanatic as hell. They show up everywhere, and you will see tomorrow. I guarantee you, 10,000 Arkansas fans show up tomorrow in Omaha, and 10,000 LSU fans at least. This place is rocking tomorrow. And I went to a baseball series in Fayetteville, and it was fantastic. They
Which
hate
Fayetteville, North Carolina or Arkansas?
Arkansas, Fayetteville. It's maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. And they hate State, they hate Ole Miss, they hate Georgia, they hate everybody in baseball.
Right.
And you know why?
Why?
They went, they were four or five times in the finals and always lost, like we did. Mississippi State, before we won in 21, we went to 6 finals and lost every one of them. Yeah. It is what it is. I mean, you go to the finals, it's a 50-50 shot, and we lost 2 times to Skip Bertman and LSU. Once we lost to Wake Forest, once to Texas, and I think the other one was a group of 5 team. What was it? I forgot it. Yeah, and it's hard to win in baseball, because in football you have one game, and I mean Ohio State on any given day they can beat everyone. They can beat Georgia, they can beat Alabama, everyone. But in a best of 3 series, this changes everything, because you need 3 pitchers, elite pitchers, and this ballpark in
Yeah,
Omaha.
was it? Yeah, Josh was asking if it was Oral Roberts.
Could be. I forgot it.
Right. They're not a group of 5. They're FCS.
I mean, Murray State is in Omaha. Murray State.
Right.
You know, Coastal Carolina just beat the freaking living soul out of Arizona. And they beat them clear. Not by 1 point or 2 points, they beat them clear. And I mean, in baseball, it's possible. If you have the right coach, in baseball, you don't need 40 million to compete.
Nope.
In baseball, you need a good coach and players who are buying in. That's all what you need. I mean, Georgia, before Wes Johnson, was a poverty program in baseball. You know that. Wes Johnson came, and Georgia got better and better and better and better and better. All what you need is the right coach and 2 to 3 really, really good pitchers, and you can win it all. But in football, if you have only 3 good players nowadays, yeah, you don't win a championship. Forget it. Just forget it. The last one who did this was Cam Newton. And Cam Newton was a freak, an absolute freak.
Yeah, he was.
And I call Cam Newton the
It
best
was a suit. It
college
was a
player
super freak.
ever walked this earth. Cam Newton was the greatest college football player ever. And it's not close. There's no Tebow, there's no Menzies, and no Vince Young or Dak Prescott or Stetson Bennett or uh,
Right.
whoever.
Okay.
Cam
Yeah.
Newton
Cam Newton was the best, bar none.
ever,
Yeah.
ever, ever.
Yep.
It was unbelievable.
Yep.
This guy, I mean, Mississippi State had had a really, really, really good defense. Yeah? Alabama beat us the deal by 3 points, and they had real. It was 13-10. Alabama beat us in Starkville.
Yep.
Cam Newton walked into Starkville and rode all over us.
Yep.
It was a blink of an eye, and it was
Stoley.
21 zip. It was unbelievable.
Oh,
This dude was
What are you
absolutely
doing?
nuts.
What are you
Absolutely
doing, Jarrett?
crazy.
sorry, calling my dog. I was making sure he didn't get out the house.
Oh yeah. Don't want him to do that. Yeah, Arkansas has two football stadiums, right, Joshua? They do. They got one in Fayetteville. They also have one in Little Rock.
Little Rock has a baseball team, and they nearly went to the they were in the regionals in the final against LSU, and they led in game 3 in the decider game at Baton Rouge 5-1 against one of the top 3 teams in the country. Little Rock was good. They had a 5-1 lead, and their relievers shit the bed. If they had one good pitcher more,
Right.
LSU wouldn't be there.
Mm-hmm.
Little Rock was good.
Yeah, Little Rock's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, Little Rock came out of the Georgia. You have to notice they played in the Georgia regionals, and they no, not in the Georgia. Who was it in Georgia? Was it Murray State? No, Murray State was Ole Miss. Who was in the who won the Georgia
Yeah,
regional?
there was a regional played in Athens. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Who won the Georgia regional? Well, it wasn't Georgia.
no, and that's what I always tell you, Vic. I mean, Georgia is a little park, huh? So, but if the regionals come, all these teams in the regionals normally can play. They are top 64 in the country. They are not Lindenwood or the Georgia or Mississippi School of the Blinds. Huh? These people can play. So, and if you have a small ballpark, they can hit it over the fence. Huh? And in Omaha, this park is 1.25 bigger as Dudy Noble Field. And Dudy Noble Field in Starkville is the biggest ballpark there is. There's no bigger ballpark. We can host 16,500 people. This is a big place, trust me. And Schwab Stadium is a third bigger. If you want to hit a home run, it's at least 410 feet.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a big time park. And in the first game, Arizona and Coastal had one home run, one, and 6 balls on the so 10 or 20 feet from the wall. So at Tennessee, at Mississippi State, this game had 6-7 home runs, like a normal game. But this park is so big, huh? And so hard to play. Only the best win. If you can't hit the ball the right way, you don't get a home run in Omaha. It's impossible. Still no. And they double. What are you doing today, Vic?
Nothing. Yeah, what's up, Baylor Man? Yeah, Baylor Man says 71 days remaining.
Yeah. I can't wait to get my 10 Ls. And the president of Mississippi State said it when O'Connor he did an interview after O'Connor did his presentation as Mississippi State new head coach for baseball. Keenum had a press conference and he said it again. Levy will not be fired, no matter what. In 2025, he gets the 2026 season complete because
Right.
it's not fair. It's not. I mean, you saw the schedule. We did
Right,
it
like I
together.
said, unless y'all lose to Southern Mississippi.
No,
Yeah,
no.
that's what we talked about on the video. We both
Yeah, I
said
mean,
that
Southern
if he
Mississippi
loses
was 1-10.
to Alcorn State or Southern Miss, then he's done.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same as when you lose to Georgia State. But even if you would lose to Georgia State, Kirby didn't get fired.
Right, that was Nicholls State, but yeah.
No, I mean, if you play Georgia State or Nicholls State, uh, even I tell you, I say it this way. Let's
Well,
say
because it was
Kirby
Kirby's first
Smart
year, and we
thinks
didn't
it.
lose,
Yeah, I mean, let's say
to Nichols, and
yeah,
we won 8 games, so
yeah. I mean, let's say
not two.
yeah.
So
I mean, even if Georgia would go this year 7-5, next year 7-5, Kirby is not on the hot seat.
no,
Kirby has a lifelong contract on Georgia University. He says, okay, I want 5 years, and he gets 5 years. I want
right. But I'm
maybe
just
not
saying
10
that
years.
if Levy can't if he can't beat Alcorn
Yeah,
State and
Levy
Southern
is not
Miss, then
Levy
then
is
you
not in the
have
position like a
then you have
Saban
no
or a
use
Kirby
for
Smart.
him. So
Kirby Smart is a two-time champion, and he can do whatever he wants in
exactly.
essence. So, and Dabo Sweeney can ever do what he wants in Clemson. He's a two-time national champion. And if he says, jump from the bridge, they jump, you know? So, but Levy has no leverage
No,
to,
exactly.
to tell someone what to do and what not to do. He has to prove it
Exactly.
first.
Right.
I mean, Dak Prescott, if he comes to Starkville, everybody listens because he did it.
Mhm.
I mean, he didn't win a national championship, but he was one play away from the playoffs in 2014. One play.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
No? So, and he brought Mississippi State, a freaking baseball school, to number one in football, and beat
Right.
the number 8, the number 5, and the number 2 team 3 weeks in a row, and
Right.
and LSU on the road. And you know how hard it is to win at Tiger Stadium.
Yep.
No? So, and they were loaded. They had Leonard Fournette, and then it was a good LSU team. No?
Yeah.
And Prescott can do, or Rafael Palmeiro. He's a Triple Crown winner and a multiple World Series winner in baseball. And he gave Mississippi State $32 million to build an indoor facility for baseball. He alone paid
Why
it.
do you need
32 million. Do it.
why do you need an indoor facility for baseball?
It's a we can play. Um, it's no joke, and I don't want to troll you, Vic. This indoor facility is as big as Georgia Park, without the grandstands. It's a complete baseball field with fences and everything, but indoors.
Wow.
Because in August and in September, you can't practice outside in Mississippi. It's near impossible.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
it's
it's
100,
funny. Yeah,
it's
yeah,
150.
someone hits a home run and breaks one of the lights in the ceiling.
No, no, you can't break the lights. They are gutters. It's all safe. Yeah, there are tours. You can see it. It's a place you wouldn't believe it. No? And our place costs is I think near $70 million is our
Wow, you
baseball
spent that
facility.
on a baseball facility.
Yeah,
Wow.
70 million. The Texas baseball facility is 262 million.
Well, I mean it paid off. Y'all did win a championship. So
And we will win another one, I think, next year. We have the best team. There's absolutely no question. O'Connor brought three absolute studs on pitchers with him, absolute studs. We have 11 guys who hit way over 300, and we have 5 weekend pitchers. There's no
yep,
way in hell we don't host a super regional. No way in hell. Even if we
yeah,
get two Friday guys injured, we still have three elite guys, and behind them, uh, we have sophomores like McPherson who can go 5, 6 innings within 3.2, 3.3 ERA.
yeah,
We are loaded.
yeah,
This
yeah.
this
What?
team next year
Yeah,
is
what?
better.
Yeah, yeah,
This
yeah.
team,
What you doing? Yeah. What you doing, Jarrett?
I don't know.
Jarrett, you still there? Huh? I guess not. Oh well, you can
No.
continue, Sven.
Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
and
Yeah.
yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
State's team in 2026 will be better as our 2021 national champion team by far.
Yep.
The only position who is open is the closer. We had the best closer in SEC history in Landon Sims. When he walked to the mound, everybody and their grandmother knew ball game, game over. It's over. When he walked to the mound, um, he he was an absolutely machine. And he did it. He did it the whole season in the in the regionals, in the supers against Notre Dame, and he shut out Vanderbilt 3 times.
Yeah.
And this is the only position where we need someone as a closer.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
What's
but
up, P digits?
oh, by the way, Oregon State, the Beavers, up 2-zip,
That's good.
and
Yep. Yeah.
they
P
are
digits
they are
said.
on 2 out on first and second base.
Vic, so
Mhm.
Rec Talk doesn't start streaming until 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
So Vic,
Okay.
I get the hell out of here. You
Okay.
kick me. I want to watch the last 4 innings.
Yeah. Okay.
I see you
Yeah, P
Wednesday.
digits. Yeah, on P digits. It says Mississippi State baseball program has a long and successful history. They made a good hire with Brian O'Connor.
We did.
Yep.
We
Yeah,
did.
that they did. That they did.
By the way, PD, Finkel is Einhorn.
Yeah,
Don't forget it.
Einhorn is Finkel. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. So kick me out of here, Vic. I wish you a nice weekend.
All right.
Jared, have a good time, chat. See you all later. And
right.
Vic, we
See
see
you,
us
Sven.
Wednesday, 6.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
On the Celine stream.
Right.
Yeah, kick me out of here.
Okay. Hold on. Here we go. Kick. Okay. All right. Sven has been kicked.
Yep,
All
he's
right.
gone.
So if anybody else wants to come in, if Baylor Man or P Digits or Joshua, if you're still here, StreamYard is still open.
So, how confident are you for Georgia right now on a scale of 1 to 10?
How
Yeah,
confident am I? That
yeah.
what? Confident that what?
They'll they'll get they'll be able to make the playoffs because I don't
Make
know.
the okay. Confidence that they'll make the playoffs. Probably give them about a 8. Probably about a 7 or an 8. Probably.
I give them a 7, 6, a 6.5 or 7.
Yeah. Probably about 7. I think I'm a little bit more. I'm more confident that we do than we don't. But
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know if we're gonna make it to the SEC championship though. But yeah, it might be. It might be Texas and LSU, but I think that if we can make it to 10-2, then then we'll get in.
yeah. I just worried that we're going to take 3 losses. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Because we have to beat Tennessee. If we don't beat Tennessee, we're in trouble. I don't think we
Right.
can because we always own Tennessee. But if we don't beat them, it's going to be hard because then we have to play Alabama. Then we got to play Auburn coming up. Who else is it? Then we got to play Georgia Tech, and they've been pretty good, or trying to beat us as hard as they can. I don't know. That could be 3 losses. Quick. I'm just
South Carolina. Yeah, South Carolina is a they're a dark horse. Yeah.
yes, they are a dark horse. What about LSU? What do you think their record would be?
Yeah, LSU. Yeah, they'll be pretty good. Yeah, I think they could win 10 games. I think they could go 10-2. Yeah.
So who do they lose to besides Alabama?
I mean, well, yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna do my LSU prediction uh, later. So on Sunday, I'm going to be doing my LSU preview with Flame and Sports Media. So I don't think I should give it
Okay, don't worry.
away
Just tell me
just
this:
yet. But
who's it tough that they should play besides Alabama?
well, they got to play Clemson. They got to play. Let's see, they play South Carolina. They play Texas A&M. Uh, and then at the end of the year, they got to go to Oklahoma. So
I think they could lose. I think they definitely could lose to Clemson. I think they can. They're going to lose to Alabama. I think they get one more loss, maybe 2 more, but one more loss for sure.
all right. Well, I guess I can tell you that 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 one of the losses is not Alabama because I already did
What?
Alabama. So
What?
yeah, I did Alabama
What?
already. So
You crazy? They lost to Alabama with Jalen Milroe. He's terrible.
all right, yeah,
And then
and then also I already did Clemson with Pete, and I did have Clemson winning. So
Alabama's beaten LSU in Tuscaloosa. That's
Tuscaloosa,
happening.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably, but but it's already too late. So
Yeah, it's too late. You picked the wrong one.
Can't change it. Yeah, I can't change it now. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think. I don't think does LSU play South Carolina at South Carolina?
No, it's in Baton Rouge.
South Carolina's gonna lose that game. I think LSU's just a little bit better than South Carolina. And I don't trust the coordinator on offense for South Carolina. I like their team, but I don't like their coordinator. He did some stupid shit in the bowl game. What was it, the Cheez-It Bowl?
Yeah, who did stupid shit?
The coordinator, the new coordinator, he was in the bowl game.
For LSU?
South Carolina.
South Carolina. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, it has me thinking that they're using him as a pocket passer, not a running quarterback.
I know, right? Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't run him enough.
Yeah, I think the best opportunity is who was his name? Shula? Is that his name? Is it what Shula is it?
What Mike Shula?
Is that it? The coordinator? He basically.
I don't know.
He basically.
I don't know. I thought he'd be retired. I guess probably. I don't think it probably can't be Mike Shula. I mean, because he's got to be really old. So it must be a different Shula. But yeah.
Yeah, the same Shula that helped Cam Newton when he was at either Florida or Auburn, one of the two. Anyway, he was hogging on Cam Newton's coattails, and I think that's the reason why this quarterback's going to look the way he looks, because the only credit he gets is because of Cam Newton, the Shula guy. And I just don't think that it's going to be good for South Carolina, because we obviously saw how it was with.
Joshua says it is Mike Shula. Talking about the same Mike Shula that coached at Alabama.
The Mike Shula that coached Cam Newton. The same Mike Shula that coached Cam Newton.
Okay.
I think South Carolina will be all right, but they won't be as good as they were last year. No. It's just a theory I have.
Right. Yeah, that's a good theory.
I don't have confidence, especially now that their defense is depleted.
Okay, same coach, same Alabama Mike Shula. I remember he coached Alabama, like wasn't he the coach before Saban?
Well, he had to have coached Cam Newton, because that's the same player. That's the same person that helped coach Cam Newton.
Right. So that must have been after he was fired from Alabama.
Yeah, he was hugging on Cam Newton's coattails.
Yeah, Illinois had a good defense. Yeah, they did. P digits.
Yeah. As for Alabama, I could see him going 10-2, but I could also see him dropping third game.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
But I definitely see them going. I definitely think they can win 10 games, very into their schedule.
Right.
Because
Illinois. Yeah, Joshua says Illinois may go 10-2. So you're saying that Illinois is not going to turn back into Illinois, is what after one good year, and then they turn back into Illinois. You're saying that that's not what's happening.
well, they did lose their best running back. So they lost their best running back. They what else did they lose? Trying to think. Let me see. Let me look it up. Sorry about that. I got booted out because I was searching something on my phone.
All right. Did you find what you were looking for?
Yeah, they lost a 3-star tight end. I think they lost the quarterback this year. I don't know if he was starting or not. Uh, and then they lost their big ass running back that Georgia got. We got.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. He transferred to Georgia. Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. They might go 7 wins. I mean,
All right. Yeah. Thanks for coming in, for coming on, P Digits. Yeah, I'm probably gonna about to end in a few minutes anyway. So.
as Illinois, I mean, they could always turn another cheek, but I don't think they're gonna do much this year. I think they had their best opportunity to get to 10 wins, and then they blew it.
They did get 10 wins last year. Yeah, they went 10-3.
10 wins in the post, 10 wins in the regular season.
Right. They were 10-3 after they beat South Carolina. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to say.
Right.
But I'm trying to think of it. Clemson. Why in the world would Clemson give their money to Notre Dame? They're going to get something out of it. They don't get shit out of it.
Clemson's
they don't get shit out of
giving money to Notre Dame.
No, it's for money to play Notre Dame, contracts and stuff like that. And anyway, what I'm trying to say is, what did they get out of playing Notre Dame? I mean, they don't really get much out of playing Notre Dame because
Notre Dame is they play Notre Dame, but
not really because they're not in a conference. They're just a FCS school. They're well, not FCS. They're just a Power 5 school.
Yeah, I don't know.
And plus, Notre Dame gets something out of it because they play a Power 4 school. See, this is what I'm saying. People should stop putting Notre Dame on their schedule. They don't need to be playing Notre Dame. If Notre Dame wants to play somebody, join a conference.
Right, and that Notre Dame has a deal with the ACC where they how many play, I don't know how many, like 5 or 6 ACC teams a year.
Yeah, but they won't play. They won't play many SEC teams. God forbid. They only beat one SEC. They beat two SEC teams last year. I still think they would lose.
I mean, yeah, they played A&M.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a home and home with A&M last year and this year.
Yeah. I hope. So you're saying Texas A&M plays Notre Dame again?
Yeah.
I hope Texas A&M fucking beats the brakes off of Notre Dame. I just don't like Notre Dame. They don't want to be in the conference. Fuck them.
Yeah, I know. All right. Well, Jared, it's getting kind of late. Yeah, it's getting to be 8:30. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up. But I appreciate you coming on the panel with me.
All right. Later.
Okay. See you. All right. So that's gonna be it for this stream. So yeah. Thank you to everyone who came on the panel. Thank you to everyone who participated in the comment section, and we'll do it again uh, next week, of course, and then be looking for this weekend. Looking for LSU preview and prediction with Flame Sports Media, and also Louisville. I recorded a preview for Louisville today, but it still needs to be edited. So anyway, but thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.